Hello, welcome back to Dungeonmans. It's been a little while since I've played, and I've been reading your comments, all of yours, and it's very clear to me that I don't know how to play this game. I appreciate your patience as I learn and stumble along. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. I'm going to make a lot of the mistakes several times in a row, probably, but that's okay. That's you can't grow without messing up a few times. So anyway, I really appreciate your helpful comments. Especially I'm gonna call them out. Red Venge, you've had some really good insight in the game, and I really appreciate your advice and like general guidance has been like excellent. So I'm gonna try and remember everything. It's a lot though. So please forgive my foolish ways. So let's I was kind of hoping for some like skill and strength, but let's go with this skill and science. And we're gonna make a you'll have to I tried to start cold open this playthrough on the menu, but I was having a weird problem with my numpad, so that's fun. So we're gonna make a Dungeonmans. I've been told that it's better to just kind of make your own character. So you make the call. Here's 5 mastery points and a backpack full of gear. Go nuts. So let's go ahead and do that. So now I have been doing some research about these. I had a guide that was a while ago. So I've been told Scrounger, and from what I've read as well, I must say, a Scrounger is completely worthless. Just absolutely worthless. Southernborn might be good. Defiant, while under 20% of your maximum health, you deal 20% more damage. This one's bogus because most of the time you will just die. Take 15% more damage from everything is probably not a great roll. I think Electrolyzed is a good one. Stamina recovery ticks faster and is more potent. All mana gains are increased by 20%. So that one's probably, I think that one's good. Your base health is increased. And you are 100% resistant to stuns. Southernborn is probably okay. Bookburner is a trap. You are immune to bleeding damage. Negative 20 AP gain. Probably not great. You grew up a poster child. This one's a trap. More champions. Champion monsters will spawn in the world. More champion monsters will spawn in the world. I've heard that this one is actually pretty good because more champions means more XP. If it's a risk reward kind of thing. Using a stamina-based power creates strain for 2 rounds instead of 5. I think Tireless is probably pretty good. Let's go with Tireless for now. And this is a skill-based character, so let's just make some, make them scimitars. Get some scimitars in here. So I don't know if you gain, what do you mean special training? Before you have brought Academy artifacts back here and we have put them to good use. As the campus grows, so does the knowledge it can provide to our newest recruits. Normally a Dungeonmans sets forth with basic training and the barest essentials. With the mysteries of arcane potions and ancient implements of magic unsolved. If you so desire, some of the faculty here may have answers to parts of these riddles, or training above and beyond the basics. I can visit some of the faculty to get a leg up on skills and item identification. Got it. Okay, so we're going to pick some skills. I think I would like to go with archery. I do like the archery skills. And I'm probably going to go with real armor. Take 30% less physical damage, shake off any bleeding or poison. Getting hit by physical attacks restores your stamina, and each killing blow you deal restores 5% of your max HP. Oh, that's Battle Fervor. So I've been told, I've been a little bit, filled in on the difference in the armors. This game is very different in how it handles different armor types. So in a weird way, light armor is like actually a damage reduction, and then real armor is like the real actual damage reduction. And then medium armor sounds kind of like a trap. That is to say, it's a way more proactive armor. And as you guys know, I'm more of a passive player. I like to maybe let some of, I like passive effects so that I can focus more on what I'm doing, if that makes sense. And I found out last time that we can scroll down here. So I think I might take cartography. Let's go ahead. We can't take iron marksmanship. Learn how to use a bow first. So where is that? Basic archery. Let's take basic archery. I'm not sure. Why does that give me that? I'm going to be learning a lot. Enchantments on this item will not function if you do not have at least one empty hand. So let's equip the Terra bow. And why not the Psycho Focus? I'll have to figure out what the Psycho Focus does. So we have 4 more points left. Let's put a point in real armor. Do we have any real armor? Doesn't look like we do. Oh, we have some armor. Yes, we do have real armor. So let's go ahead and take a point in real armor. This is gonna be if I do Dungeonmans in the future. It's just this is gonna be very involved. Which is fine. And then I probably want to take like maybe a Bannerman's or Southern Gentleman's. I seem to recall Rapier Wit was very good. That will counter attack foes in melee and apply a powerful bleeding effect. The stance ends at the start of your turn after being attacked. Even though this is a melee thing, it's still pretty good. So I think I will take Rapier Wit. This will give us Ire, and Ire is a whole thing that we will get to work with. I will take Advanced Delving, because that gives us some extra stuff, like just helps us find some extra secrets and stuff. Use this power to jump up to 2 tiles away if the destination is adjacent to a wall tile. Oh, what we should do is take one of these maybe. Jump up to 3 spaces away, automatically firing a bow. I do like Skirmish Archer. The extra mobility is pretty good. And that's, I think, all of our skills. We'll put that there. We have a... Okay, so we have 3 abilities. Ranger's Focus. After 3 rounds of not firing a ranged weapon, you gain Ranger's Focus, which greatly increases the damage of your next range attack. I don't know, like, this is okay, but I don't know if it's something I really want or need. That being said, I have a bad habit of, like, underestimating an ability. Like, I look at him like, when is that going to happen? Most of the time when there are monsters around me, I don't want to be waiting, I want to be attacking. So, it's a... I don't like... I get kind of intimidated by the idea of that ability, and then I don't use it, and then I don't find out that actually it's very good. So my goal today is don't die to Skullbalds. That's my goal. I will achieve this, maybe. So, what was it? Redvenge was telling me... Oh, okay, so if I press F, it shows me my range of attack, which is pretty good. I'm gonna try and be a bit more proactive. Let me look at this. Jump up to 3 spaces away. Uses 4 stamina. Now, I seem to recall being told that there is a limit to how often you can use an ability. That is to say that when you use an ability, it has like a cooldown, but you can still use it. you can use the ability if you want to. The problem is that if you do, you can put yourself in a really bad position. It's like you become exhausted, basically. So I'm going to be mindful of that. I'm definitely going to take this game a bit more seriously. I thought it was a bit more casual than it is, and I was wrong, and that's fine. It doesn't put me off. I like a game I can take seriously. Sort of like Desktop Dungeons. You know, Desktop Dungeons, if you've ever played it, is a fairly casual game. It's one that you can kind of play. It's almost like a roguelike puzzle game. You have to figure out the order in which to kill the monsters in the dungeon, so that you can level up properly, so you can eventually kill the boss of that floor. And it's a fairly simple game, but it's still very challenging. You still have to give it all of your focus, all of your attention. So in that respect, like it's actually quite hardcore in a way. And I think this game is similar. So I am going to take it a bit more seriously. I've been very much underestimating it, and it's been getting me killed. So, flippy floppies. It's hard, you know, I guess, because of the nature of the theming. It's like it is very lighthearted. It's easy for me to be like, it's for laughs. This game is for laughs. It's not for laughs. You will die. And you don't want to die to skull bolts. That would be bad. I was given, oops. So now what we want to do is use our ability right away. And now, see, it's got strain. Well, now it doesn't, because I took the trait that makes strain only last 2 turns instead of 6, which I think is a pretty good trait. But you let me know. I was given some good advice. This is good general roguelike advice. And I mentioned it in my CUD video. I don't know if that CUD video is up, but I'm mentioning it now. Use your items and don't wait, basically. Don't wait for a circumstance to become so bad that your items are, you know, going to save your life. That's a fallacy. That's a trap that you put yourself into. What you want to do is use your items to make a combat or a circumstance easier. Okay, so now what we want to do is use our ability. Dodge. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. You want to use your abilities to make a circumstance easier, not to save your life. You know, it's very tempting to want to save your, you know, all of your items for the last moment when it's like, oh crap, I'm about to die. I should use everything. But that doesn't really work because, you know, like a lot of the time you're in a circumstance in which you're about to die. You don't have time to use all those items. So what you want to do is, you know, kind of like in CUD when you are gauging basically at all times, hey, is this a situation in which I should flee? Like that kind of gut or visceral reaction of like, oh man, there's like 2 things aggro on me that can kill me. Now is a time to sprint. You should basically recognize when a situation is tough enough that you should maybe use a couple items. You know, use some of those scrolls, even the powerful ones that you're like always saving for the really bad scenario. Sometimes a scenario is just bad enough to, you know, why don't justify it, just like use it. It's like, you know, no one ever complains about a bike lock being too you know, making your bike too safe. No one returns a bike lock saying, I don't really like it. It was too safe. Oops. I misclicked there. That cost me a little bit of health. Let's go ahead and rest until healed. Now this first dungeon is fine. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. The next floor is going to be a little bit difficult. Also, I should level my stuff up, shouldn't I? Equipping a shield prevents you from firing a bow. Good to know. Let's maybe look at these. I think Bannermans are pretty good. I've been told that. Herald Militant. While in range of this banner, your enemies receive a 20% penalty to hit, and if you are seriously wounded, your melee attacks steal a small amount of stamina. Well, that's for melee, so that's not really going to do me too much good. That also prevents you from being moved. Okay, I think Banner of the Herald Triumphant is a good. While in range of this banner, your enemies deal less damage with ranged attacks and take extra damage from your ranged attacks. So I think that is pretty good. Let's go ahead and take that. So now we have, you know, more active abilities than I tend to keep track of at once. How much range, stamina? Okay, this takes 3 stamina. So I'm actually gonna position these in the order in which I should use them. Where's my ire? There it is. Put that there. And then real armor. Take 30% less physical damage, shake off any bleeding or poison, get hit by physical. Like this one is, whoops, did not mean to use it. That's a big oopsie from me, I'm sorry. 16 stamina. Oh, that's because I'm strained. So how much is it normal? 8 stamina. So that should be further down the list. So this should be like the first move I use after stick and move, I think. Maybe I could use Banner of Herald and then stick and move, because then I could be in the range of my banner and be doing more damage and also taking less damage from their ranged attacks. Seems like a good idea. Whoops. Level up. Nice. We could take another real armor. If you survive being taken to less than 20% of your maximum health, you get an extra action on the following turn. Well, what is Iron Defiance? Reduce all damage taken by 20%. In addition, you deal 5 more damage with your next attack for each enemy that hits you in the preceding round. These are like stopgap moves, I think. Could take Psychomaster. No, we couldn't take Psychomaster. Kind of want to take Advanced to Delving. Automatic item identification. And can identify the qualities of magical weapons and armor just by picking them up. There's, I mean, that's kind of tempting. Then we can take dual wielding. Make 2 attacks each round. I believe dual wielding is something I do want to go, you know, this is maybe what I should actually be leveling up. Dash up to 2 tiles away, whirling around, blades flashing, doing half damage to enemies, but ending in a battle stance that increases. Yes, I remember now. This is a very good move. We can't use it yet, so maybe it's a little bit premature, but we will be able to take it pretty soon. This is better than what I'm using. It's exactly the same. Once we have some one-handed weapons, that will be, you know, basically when we're surrounded, it'll be a good move, and it'll be a good move just in general. Once we're in an actual, like, hallway dungeon, I don't know what you want to call it, more of a traditional dungeon where we you you know, are more prone to melee combat, then that'll be a good move for us. Whoops. 24. That was 24 XP. We need like 700. So I don't think we're going to be gaining any more levels on this floor. I just want to, you know, do everything I can. I'm wondering if it wouldn't be a better idea to leave. Well, we don't really... Okay, we do have this... What do you mean can't use? One-handed axe can't use. Did I screw up my skills? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I needed fundamentals of monster crushing before I took dual wielding. That's my bad. I've learned this lesson now. I'm sure when I took that ability, you know, someone went, ah, amateur. Though you may crush easily these chittering weaklings, do not underestimate their champions. So I have been told that advanced dungeoneering, or whatever you want to call it, whenever my hero is like, you know, it's not just indicative of finding a secret, it is indicative of, I forget what you call them, but basically it's a common roguelike trope where there's like almost always a room full of monsters. So you want to be aware of that. I'm trying to take things seriously and, you know, approach each individual threat with a level of focus that, you know, you don't like, things can snowball very easily. You know, you can very easily like gain a false sense of security, like, oh, there's only 3 Scobolds, and then there's 4 Scobolds, and then there's 5 Scobolds, and then there's a dude that can poison you, and it's like, it very quickly, everything counts. And that was the second piece of advice I gained, which I think is very good, which is approach every single combat situation as if it can kill you. And I think that is good advice. Everyone know me the strongest. You crawl out and slink away like a bad Dungeonmans. Yep. That's almost clever. Glad you get to die laughing. So where are they? I'm not able to see them too well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and place this down. This will eat a turn. There they are. So I can shoot them from here. Out. Okay, so now we want to jump away. We'll use Rapier Wit when they are 1 away. And that way we've got our stick and move back, so let's jump away. Now they're right on us, so maybe Battle Fervor. You take 30% less physical damage. Okay, let's do Battle Fervor. That instantly helped us, and now our stick and move has... Oh wait, we're out of stamina. Shoot. Okay. So, we're just punching them because we don't have a weapon. Okay. Well, that was a little bit sloppy since I screwed up my skills, but we still did it. So I'm kind of happy with this. Okay, let's do it right. Now I'll just wait for my health to return. And I'm gonna fully explore this floor before I leave. you know, for the XP, for the equipment, I don't think that we're in much risk. We get some, you know, a few extra goodies. And when I get back to town, that'll do it for our episode here. And I'd like to think that this was a good return to form, maybe, that, you know, I am learning, I'm trying my best. And like I say, I really appreciate your patience while I learn the slow and painful way. So I should be like throwing down my banner. And the fact that I can throw it down like between me and them is actually really nice. I thought that maybe I would have to place it like right next to me. And it's just like a really nice extra buff and debuff. Like I think that it's an excellent ability. It's one of those, oops. It's one of those abilities where you're not sure if it's working, but you're still winning every fight. And stick and move is, I think, just an excellent mobility ability. It was actually, I think it was stick and move that kind of convinced me that I liked this game, because I thought it was it was a very satisfying move to use, even over and over again. Kind of got you out of tough positions. Is this not another champion? Okay, we should go. That looks like another champion. This is that's another proof of strength. I feel like I should go, because the dungeons do spawn enemies, and it looks like they're spawning champions. So I don't want to take this floor lightly, just because I'm having it fairly easy right now. Okay. So let's maybe we'll go and sell our stuff. I'll do a little bit of item management. This place is still leveled up, right? How is this town's prosperity? Oh, 0 out of 1? Pretty far from danger here. We don't have the most exciting merchandise. I thought that these places would stay leveled up. Was I wrong about that? So this guy has some pretty not great stuff, maybe. This is all stuff like, okay, Terra boots. I mean, they're bad, but we can use them. Let's sell our extra stuff. Actually, we'll put on the Terra boots, right? And actually, yeah, let's go to the academy first. I want to sell my stuff, but I also would like to just get rid of, use my proof of strength and all that stuff. Let's go ahead and do that. Proof of strength first. Directly affects your maximum health, stamina, damage, and melee. Even though this is a skill-based character, I feel like strength is definitely worth using. I think we should actually just bring it to 14. I'm not gonna. I don't feel bad about that one. We get extra health, and we also this will be a melee character, because we are gonna take one-handed once we're able to. I'm gonna give you some books for the library. That's quite noble of you, Kaka, but you don't have any books right now to turn it. What are you talking about? I have Scrollbold's True Things Volume 11. Turn this to the Academy Headmaster. He'll know what to do with it. Have I already turned this in? An undeniable mark of prowess and tenacity. The Battlemaster will be so proud. Annotated Defibrillator. Oh, a whole collection of monster knowledge. I'll see that all your notes get to the museum. Well, it seems like you've got some new supplies for the alchemy lab. Let's put those to good use right now. The best it can possibly be. Congratulations, you've unlocked the Grand Chemistress sprite for future Dungeonmans in the Academy. Future graduates can visit the alchemy lab to have potions up to tier 3 pre-identified. Also, there are bonus potions waiting for you in the Academy war chest. Nice. Is this the war chest? Wow. Okay, tell me about these potions. I'd like to create an entirely new overworld while keeping the Academy data saved. No, I would not like to do that. Okay, so we know all about these. These are healing potions, mana potions, battle potions. See, these are the kind of potions I should be using when, you know, I'm seeing a tough combat situation. Scroll of bees. Spray a terrifying cone of bees up to 5 tiles away, dealing damage to anything in the cone. That's pretty good. Identify scroll. Scroll to eat curse. Okay. So this is good. Let's have a look at the chemistry lab. If I find the man, I'll crush him too. Ah, Kaka. I'll have you know that you are standing in an excellent alchemy lab. Some top-shelf technology here. We're this close to fully cataloging the 213 different flavors of water. That's right, it's real science. Just didn't know because the man wants to keep the other 173 flavors for himself. Oh, I see. It's just a joke. I thought maybe it was a quest or something. Maybe I should actually smelt all my junk. I would like to keep this splinter grip because that's one-handed. Do I have any other one-handed items? Doesn't look like it. Shield, real armor, but I'm already using that. Okay, so let's go ahead and just smelt it all down. Here's some trash. Here's everything I'm carrying. No. Melt down all of my unlocked gear. Yes. Let's upgrade our starting weapons and armor. I'd like to use resources to purchase upgrade hammers. Okay, well, we can't do this because we don't have enough stuff. Can you make something from your blueprints? We don't have any blueprints. This is all stuff that I don't know yet how it works. So let's just leave it at that. And we'll leave the episode at that as well. Oh, these are all the characters that died, huh? Yeah. Alright, well, this is, you know, it's another episode. I think this is going well. Let's hope it continues to go well. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.